Hey everybody, it's Locke and Kenny. We're getting ready to throw together a little pound cake this afternoon for the race, just to kind of kill a little bit of time. We're going to use the old recipe that we've had for a long time. We're always changing it and tweaking it a little bit, so that, every cake's a little bit different. But we'll go ahead and get started here in just a minute, and I'll show you what we got in this one. And while we're preheating the oven at 325. It'll be ready whenever we get all the ingredients mixed together. I'll be right back with you in just a minute. Okay, here's a copy of the recipe that we're using. This is just a basic copy, so a lot of things on here get changed as we decide what kind of cake we're going to cook. So I'll just scan down this and let you get a view of it, and then you go back and stop the video if you need to. Okay, we're going to move on over here and I'll show you what we're starting out with. Okay, we've already got our butter and our cream cheese already in the mixing bowl, and we've already left this out all morning so we get the room temperature. It'll be easier to blend together. And you just want to mix it till it's smooth and creamy. You don't want to have to do it a long time. Anyway, the next item we're going to put in there is going to be our sugar. And you get back to the recipe, see how much it takes. Okay, these right here are 6 eggs. These also are room temperature, and these are duck eggs that I got from a friend of mine yesterday. And my grandmother used to cook with duck eggs all the time, and it really makes for good and moist and really just a delicious cake. So we'll see how this comes out. It hasn't been a while since I used the duck eggs. Next is flour. You can use all-purpose flour, or you can use cake flour. We got cake flour today because we had some we want to go ahead and get used up. And next item is bourbon. A lot of people use milk or some other ingredient. We just use just a bourbon, whatever you got laying around the house. We just got some little, just a couple of, we got some Blanton's, Elm Tea Lee, George T. Stagg, little Pappy Van Winkle, W.O.L. And the Pellini right there is for later. I'll tell you about that. Anyway, in the bourbon, we also went ahead and put our vanilla extract in there. And we also put an equal amount of limoncello to give it a little lemony taste. And at the end, we're going to go ahead and put in, we're going to do a glaze over the cake. We don't have a recipe for it, but it's going to be a lemon glaze, and we're also going to use the limoncello for that as well. And the last ingredient we're going to put in is some very finely grated coconut that will blend in real well with the cake, and you won't even taste the coconut, but it'll give it a moist and dense, consistent feel to the mouth. It's just something that we started doing here last year, and it really does give a good moist cake. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Mixing up here. And I'm not going to go through all this, put it all on the video, but we'll get started and show you what it looks like when we get through. Be back with you. Okay, I've already got the butter and the cream cheese beaten, and I've added the sugar to it, and it's all blended down to a pretty good consistency. You can see what it looks like. It's about like what you want it to be when you start adding your eggs and flour. So that's about what you want it to look like right there. Okay, we got it all blended up. We're getting ready to put it in a greased cake pan. Put it in the oven for about an hour and 35 minutes. We'll check it in about an hour and 25 minutes with a cake pick, see if it's done or not. Then the good times will roll. Okay, that's what it should look like right before it goes in the oven. Getting ready to pop this bad boy in. We'll be back with you in a little bit. You got to say you want to say, Candy?
No.
You want to get on TV?
No.
Come on, work with me here.
No. I really don't.
Well, okay, you don't have to be then. All right, back to the cake.
Okay.
All right. Would you help me a little bit here? Would you be my able assistant here for just a minute?
You want me to
Open up the door there, and I'll slide around in. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Say bye. Okay, folks.
Okey-dokey.
It's been in now for an hour and a half. Gonna take it out and check it.
This is the way I did it.
I believe she's done.
She is done.
She's done. You need help getting that out? Okay, we're gonna let it sit and cool for just a little bit, and then we'll take it out, put it on the cake plate. And that's what she looks like, folks.
Whew. That's pretty.
Not too bad.
Pretty.
Anyway, we'll be back. We'll take it out. Okay, folks, we've already taken it out of the cake pan, plated it, and we put the glazing on there, and it's running down the sides. That's all it is to it. It's easy, it's fun, and it tastes so good. Y'all have a great day. Anything else you want to say, Candy?
No, come over if you want a piece.
Talkative one.
If you want a slice, come over.
Don't say that.
Don't say
No, we'll save it for ourselves. All right, y'all have a good evening. Good night.